Good morning.
Good morning.
Why are you so tired?
I was looking from a nap.
Good morning.
Why were you napping? That's really charming.
It's not an answer. We're in Portland, Oregon. Time to wake up.
Wait, I thought we were in Seattle.
No, that was before. Now we're in Portland. We can travel anywhere in time and space right now. Things are so good.
What?
Come look at this. Come look.
What do you mean anywhere in time and space?
Because we have the Tardis.
What? What is this? Show me. Show me.
So this is a restaurant.
You sound like you don't know.
Well, I woke up and you said that we were at a place.
Yes.
And then I don't know.
A place in space and time.
Yes.
We're at a place called the Tardis Room. It's on right there. Look at it. So it's a Doctor Who themed restaurant. Look.
Doctor Who all the time.
Yes.
Cool.
I have that poster.
What poster?
That one.
Oh, you do have that poster. Sweet.
You guys, it's bigger on the inside.
That's what the sign said outside. It actually said that.
It's a Doctor Who joke.
Yeah, but the sign outside said that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. Well, look at all the cool stuff.
I don't know what any of it means. None of it.
Okay, let me introduce you. So this is the Doctor.
I thought you were pointing to Sam.
This is the Sam.
That's Matt Smith.
Sam's a companion.
I see.
That's the Doctor.
Yeah.
Sam would make an awesome companion, I think.
I'd make an awesome doctor.
You
Okay.
don't even know where we are. No. That's Clara up there.
Clara.
And that's the Doctor.
I don't know how I feel about Clara.
Wait. So they're just showing episodes of Doctor Who on the wall.
Yeah, always.
And that's Rory. That's
Rory Bellows.
That's my guy.
Close the blast doors! Close the blast doors! Close the van door.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh.
Who touched my butt?
You wish.
You guys, just enjoy the majesty of this for 1 second.
I could hit any of you with this camera.
I can literally not see 1 foot in front of me.
Who's touching me?
You're looking the wrong way. Look up, Corrado.
Corey, I can see you.
I'm pointing the camera up.
Can you see through the camera what's going on?
No.
Okay, let me narrate for them.
It's just black. Alex.
So we are right now at the exact border between Oregon and California, which means there's almost nothing here. We're in the middle of a national forest, and there is absolutely nothing around for miles on every side.
I thought you were gonna go with the like watch.
Well, I didn't even know where you are.
You're in 2 places at once, and then we'd evolve in like.
No, I'm going for like the really incredible, we're tiny people in an incredible universe talk, but I'm not quite there yet. So what we're if you guys could see, you would see that we're completely surrounded by giant trees and every possible star that can be seen.
I just want to say though, like aside from the stars, there is no, like looking at the trees or the ground, or at least what I assume are trees, there is no difference between my eyes being open and my eyes being closed. Like it's not like dark, like we can see something the camera can't see.
It's really dark. That's why this place is so amazing.
It's black.
So unless you're looking up at the sky.
Right now I'm pointing the camera at the sky. I don't think they can see it.
Let's go back in the van.
Why?
I thought you guys were like wilderness people from Canada. Don't you fight bears?
Joke, right?
Don't you fight bears and stuff up there?
Yes, listen, just definitely. Because I have a
You're welcome.
Thank you for that.
That's so
can't
bright.
see stars anymore.
Hey, there's a sign.
We just had to prove what we were doing.
We're here.
Oregon thinks you come back soon.
There's stuff moving.
I love this. This is my favorite part of tour. We haven't gotten to do any of this at all. Why are you doing that?
It's a rave. It's a rave.
It's like
let's party.
There's one thing going on in my head, which is like this wonderful connection to nature and like let's pull the car over and experience this. And then there's whatever that is.
Then there's a rave.
It's like
Wow. Cute.
nonsense.
Look at I'm taking a picture of the stars now.
You guys, look at this!
We can't, it's black.
Happy Queen's Day, everyone. If you are not aware, today, April 30th, is Queen's Day in Holland. It's basically a holiday to celebrate the Queen, and as of this year, it's actually very special because the Queen is abdicating her throne to her son. So from now on, we're going to have a King's Day in Holland, which is very strange because we had a Queen's Day for the last pretty much 100 years because we've only had a queen for those 100 years. And the whole idea of Queen's Day is just to celebrate the royal house of Holland and to have a party basically in their name. If you've ever been to Holland on that day, you'll notice that everyone and everywhere is covered in orange. So I wore an orange shirt as well. I may have stolen it from Corrado, but he doesn't mind. And they just have a big party and everybody's out and about in the streets. I was out about in the streets in a van all day, so that was good. But I celebrated in spirit.
Does Holland's national anthem have the word king or queen in it at all? Because I know in Great Britain they change it to like God save the king when there's a king, don't they?
I don't.
King of Spain.
Yeah, it's weird. The Dutch anthem is really strange. It's about Wilhelmus van Nassau,
Okay.
Something about
which is technically. Okay,
I'm just
that
trying
was
to
a
be as
name.
disrespectful
That
as
was a
possible.
name. Thank you.
We're learning. We're learning.
The Dutch anthem makes no sense.
It's about Spain.
No, it's about William of Orange and how he talks about how he's always been faithful to the King of Spain, but for some reason, I think the King of Spain like ticked him off. And that's
In the national anthem
yeah.
of the whole country
Yeah.
is about another country.
No.
It's about being bros with another country.
It's about William.
Like country bros, right?
It's about William of Orange.
Who is that?
He was a guy
From where?
from Holland.
If he's from Spain, we're all in trouble.
The Dutch anthem is very strange.
Because I think it's interesting that
It's also really, really long.
well, that's why nobody knows what it's about.
Yes,
it's like
exactly.
an epic poem.
Yeah,
We're not sure.
pretty much.
The first verse is just like, yo, I'm William of Spain. I mean, I'm William of Orange. I've always been
Wilhelmus van
William of
Nassau ben ik van Duitse bloed. Mijn vaderland getrouwe ben ik tot in den dood. That's all I know.
You said it was like a drop the beat. We're about to do the national anthem.
Yeah, guys, the national anthem is a rap song. It's really long and really confusing, but that's because it is actually the oldest anthem in the world. So there's an excuse there. It makes sense. And really all that matters is that we celebrate our old queen and the now new king. So congratulations to Willem-Alexander.
Hello, so I have no idea where we are right now because I don't pay attention to things. I'm out of the back seat though, which is, I'm alive. So yesterday when we were in Seattle, I wasn't feeling too well, but I did have a really good time at the EMP Museum. The EMP Museum?
Experience Music Project as well.
That place we went to with stuff. It sort of reminded me of things that I used to like a lot but have since forgotten about, I guess. One of those was when we were in the Fantasyland and there was all these different costumes and stuff and just information about what makes up a typical fantasy. There was one section where there was a bunch of information about books by Roald Dahl. Roald Dahl was one of my favorite authors when I was a kid. I read all of his books, including his work for adults, when I was a little bit older. I loved them so much. They were all so funny and so ridiculous. A lot of the books were illustrated by an illustrator named Quentin Blake, who is actually one of the first illustrators that I looked up to and made me want to be an illustrator or go into the arts when I was older. Another section that was really cool was the horror movie section. I didn't know this, but I learned that in the 70s, a horror movie was sort of a really important piece for a director to have. It was sort of after you win the Oscar, then you go make a horror movie, and it's a really dramatic, important piece, whereas now it's just sort of a slasher fic type thing that's more geared towards teenagers. And that was really important to me because I used to love watching horror movies when I was a kid. I remember every weekend I would bike into town and I would buy a bag of Druppies and I would rent a horror movie and then I would go home and eat my candy and watch the horror movie every weekend. And it just reminded me of so much stuff I used to do when I was a kid, and now I really want to go back and read all of the Roald Dahl books and start watching horror movies again.
We are back in California, which, as you might know, is my home state. I'm very, very excited because I left California March 17th, which was, I don't know, approximately 1 million years ago, so I'm really excited even though we are in very far northern California right now. We're in a city called Crescent City. It feels good to be home. It's beautiful. I love these style hotels that are, well, it's a motel really, let's not lie to ourselves, it's just open air because I love how great the weather is in my state. And the crazy thing is, I had actually forgotten I have been to Crescent City before because I have a band, and as a touring musician, I have traveled all over the country, and I was here 5 years ago at this exact hotel on the night of the Democratic National Convention where they nominated Barack Obama, who, spoiler alert, went on to win the presidency, and I was a really big fan of. So it was a really cool night because, you know, I like that kind of stuff. I get very excited about certain political things, and it was a really big night for me. And I remember that my bandmates and I had driven just like all day through Oregon, just like we have today. And we stopped here, and you can't see it because it's dark outside, but we're like right on the water, and it's just beautiful, and there are redwood trees everywhere, and it's just a gorgeous part of the country. And we just all ordered pizza in, which room was it? It was this room right here. It was this room right here. I remember because it was right at the end of this hallway next to the laundry room here. It's crazy the stuff that you remember. We ordered pizza and just hung out and watched the whole, you know, the pageantry of the nominating convention. And it was a great night. Today has been really great, just driving through the beautiful forest that we drove through tonight, and I am really looking forward to tomorrow, which is San Francisco, and just a gorgeous drive down the California coast. So, good night.
Give me daily vlogs, I want them in my subscription box. I wonder who might drop by, even though sometimes it's Canada outside. So don't go away, we're here every day. It's not ApprenticeEh, it's ApprenticeEh. Hey, 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 hey. Home is where the vlog is.